Yeah, okay. So, any preamble?
I snorted Listerine this week. That was fun.
Uh, I mean, everybody's been there once or twice where like they're doing mouthwash and then they choke on it. Is that what happened?
No, it was literally like I went to go put the mouthwash in my mouth, and for whatever reason, like I think I just like mouthed it too much instead of sipping it. So the like compression difference when I went to remove my face just shot it straight up my nostrils. And for like the whole day afterwards, like the rest of the evening, I was just sitting there like hep 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 because like it fucked with the all of the mucus in the back of my throat and like dried out my throat like crazy. It was a good time.
That's alcohol. That's what it do.
Yeah, no, it was rough. I was like, Jesus. I feel like if somebody sniffed my nose canal, it would be minty fresh.
Do you get a lot of people sniffing your nasal canal?
No, I'm just saying if they did, they'd be pleasantly surprised.
I'd be pleasantly surprised that anybody's ever done that ever.
Sniffed a nasal canal?
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
that's. I
know.
don't.
If you're like close enough to somebody's face, granted, I don't think anybody's ever like touched not. Okay, humans are weird. This may have happened, but like I'm just picturing almost like Spider-Man kiss, where like the bottoms of your nostrils could be touching. That's the only circumstance I can really think of where that could happen. But like you'd have to be missing
Like
on the kiss.
you go in for the Spider-Man kiss and realize you're up. I'm up a little too high. So
Yeah,
like
fully
our
miscalculated.
our nose tips are like not even touching. They just kind of like slide past each other, and now like
Now
I'm
I'm
breathing through your air.
Do you think if somebody opened their mouth wide enough, you could breathe through somebody's nostrils?
Yes, that is a thing.
What do you mean it's a thing?
I've done it.
What? You're sitting
Or
here like making jokes about this, and you've
I know,
actively
yeah.
snorted somebody's nostrils.
I didn't snort. What I did is I blew through their nose. Like I was making out with a girl and I thought
Fucking strong start.
I thought it'd be a hilarious jape if I were to like enclose my mouth around her nose and then just fucking blow.
You know what? Actually, now that you're describing it, I can't judge you because I am almost 100% certain that I have done that to another human being also.
It's weird that I mean, it's not weird that you're single, but it is weird that I'm married.
Valid.
It's possible that one of us learned.
No, I think Brittany's just a freak.
She's kind of a freak.
Yeah. Oh, Gamage, I have good preamble for you. More than just snorting Listerine. I can save it for next week if we're fine with the Listerine thing.
Well, I mean, give me more preamble. Give me more preamble.
This is an Ask Men from Reddit, and I just want to read a little bit of things to you. What do you call a woman's vagina when you're getting intimate? I was reading a book, and in the book, the author has a male character saying, "I want your cunt." What do you call it when you're getting sexual? Do y'all really be calling it cunt? So many of my slut books have the characters calling it cunt. How would you finish the statement, "I want your..." And then it goes on to, "I want to enter the plunge in the clungeon."
I like clunge.
Yes, pretty good. And
That
then
was one of my go-tos.
solid option is malabia. But I'm gonna send you this post because it was pretty good.
I think my go-to is gash.
Gash, your vajesty.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was another one that was great. Gash is so unattractive. What a choice.
I know, right? Like of all the words to like say about a vagina to make you just that's just universal ick where you're just like ugh. Even like fucking 60-year-olds in bars that are just get drunk and like try to get with hookers, even when they hear gash, they're like,
Yeah, they're like, this isn't. Meh.
that's a bit much.
I feel like people who use
this is the fancy establishment.
This is highbrow. We don't use gash here. Do you have like a kink where you just want to stick your dick inside of open wounds? Because that's the only reason I can think of somebody using the word gash for a vagina.
Oh, sliz is another one, isn't it?
Sliz? What?
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's one.
I've never heard that before. You're probably
Fact
right.
checker, Google sliz for us because I don't want to.
Anyway, I just wanted to share clunging in your vajesty with you.
That's pretty good, thank you.
Malabia was also solid.
Am I going to Google sliz?
Perhaps. Oh, she's typing.
She probably misspelled it. It's just short for slizzard. What's slizzard mean? What do you mean it's short for slizzard?
This is a poor research. I want to know more. Deep dive.
Is slizzard like a blizzard that's getting slizzard?
Oh,
I don't know.
Getting slizzard up in my
Kesha.
ride.
Yes, okay.
Like, I don't think that's from Kesha. Is it? I thought that was from G6. Getting slizzard up in my ride like a G6.
Oh, that was
like a
Southeast.
G6. It's who the fuck cares,
the
man.
band. I forget what it is.
The G6 song, I'm pretty sure, is Getting Slizzard Up in My Ride. Because Getting Slizzard Up in My Club like a G6 just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, now I'm going to start calling vaginas slizzards, so...
If you walk in, that's the opposite of a sausage party. It's a slizzard.
It's a slizzard social event.
Happy Halloween, and welcome to We Have That Podcast at Home, the only podcast that recorded a year's worth of episodes on Halloween. We're joining you here for our 5th episode on Halloween.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on brand Gamage.
And I'm on brand Rachel, and each week we play Russian roulette with our success and spin a wheel to find out the genre of the next week's podcast. Last week our spin landed on Wild Card.
We are ranking Thanksgiving food. We are going through all of the dishes that you'd find at a Thanks or Ribsgiving dinner, appetizers, whatnot. But I did want to start this out by acknowledging the situation that...
Which is that Gamage has herpes. Of the fourth kind.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. This is actually kind of serious, and you're being a slizzard right now.
You're being such a fucking slizzard. I need you to shut up.
But this Halloween is gonna... sorry. It's still Halloween for me.
I never left.
This Thanksgiving is actually going to be incredibly hard for millions of people due to the government shutdown. Food stamps are being intentionally withheld because, well, the government's playing chicken with people's lives. It's real cool. If you're in a positive position to be able to donate or volunteer, please do so. If this podcast made any money, it doesn't. It loses money. We would be, but we don't. But I do want to make sure that this isn't tone deaf when we're like, people are kind of worrying about their next meal and we're sitting here like deviled eggs, good, casserole, bad kind of thing. Like this is meant to be kind of fun, and we acknowledge the situation and, just be safe. It's kind of a fucked up situation altogether. Fucking the USDA is telling grocery stores not to give discounts to customers with the situation happening.
That's fucking crazy.
And a lot of locally owned places too, like a restaurant that I am not a fan of personally. I think that they're a little overpriced. They have a lot of predatory fees and whatnot. But they're actually having a real cool deal right now where if you walk in and show them your EBT card, then there's like a deal for like a $10 for family person meal. Like, places are trying to like make it work. Everybody's kind of like trying to get together to make things happen. So please do. As for us, we can make jokes about food. That's kind of it, man. I'm sorry we can't do more. So let's do this. We're gonna tell you exactly what foods to avoid and what foods to definitely do based on our limited scope and experience. Ultimately, fuck tradition, survive. You don't need to have a turkey. I mean, I'm the biggest turkey hater, but, get what you can. Do you have anything to add, Rachel? Or are you just going to sit there gobsmacked like a fucking Norwegian troll doll?
Every time you answer something seriously, I do indeed sit here gobsmacked, because I'm always impressed, I guess, and
How
confused.
fucking dare you?
I know that you have, like, a sensitive, conscientious side. You just don't tend to show the world that it exists. Yeah, no, I mean, I think you said it really well. Shit's fucked right now. We're in the privileged position of like we can joke about this shit. Unfortunately, not privileged enough where we can do a whole lot to help. But yeah,
It's a very gray area. Like middle class doesn't exist, but like upper lower class does, which is where we're at. So it's like fucking cool, man. This is a real good society we got figured out.
Yeah, fucking nailing it. I feel like a good thing to mention is, I mean, it's not always about getting together in some extravagant way. It's more important to spend time with the people that you love and care about for any holiday or really any time of year. But I do think we have some items on this list that hopefully if you are having like we need to go real light or real concerned about how we're like spending our money, I think there's a couple items on here that are like kind of doable that you could throw together in like oh my God, potluck. That's the word I'm looking for.
I don't know if I have it on here, but I'll try to bring it up. But like I have one that's like I make all the time, and it's very fucking quick and easy and really inexpensive, and it lasts me and Brittany 2 days, and that's saying a lot. But yeah, like I was saying, and you agreed, fuck tradition, just survive. If you need to get with family and eat something, fucking, I've had top ramen Thanksgivings before. I cherish them, and
absolutely,
if you have to do that, that's okay. There will be a better tomorrow.
One of my
do what you can.
Favorite Thanksgivings.
If you see somebody stealing food from the supermarket, just let them, man.
Yeah, dude. The corporations can take a hit, the people can't. That whole, like, it's an ethical conundrum to let somebody steal. It's really not, 90% of the time. It's an ethical conundrum to let fucking white-collar crimes happen where people are stealing billions, and then we're all like, we're going to look the other way.
Yeah, this isn't the same as, like, ripping an iPad off in the Apple store and then selling it at the fucking pawn store for some quick cash for whatever you need it for. But this is like... But also
go off. Apple can afford
it. People are struggling to survive and feed their bellies and children. So like, if you have to bend the law to your will just to make it work, fuck it. Like, what the fuck are rules even for anyway if they're not even protecting us? And if you have to eat the rich, eat the rich.
Yeah, cannibalism's cool when it's rich people. Not when it's rich people doing it, but when it's poor people eating the rich. to be specific.
Let them eat cake. That's
cake is made of rich people.
I guess we haven't come that far.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get there. Anyway, on a lighter note, let's rate some dishes.
Yes, we're gonna go through the list, like appetizers, sides, and whatnot. We're gonna be rating them 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, man.
It's pretty fucking straightforward. We'll find out if we have really strong opinions about them or not.
And reminder, this is Ribsgiving. So I made sure to get together the normal dishes you find at a Thanksgiving, and also something you'd find at like a rib barbecue, because that's what Ribsgiving is about. It's a fucking fuck tradition. This is a fucking barbecue and barbecue foods. So starting off with appetizers, we have the fucking top dog. It was literally the first thing I put on this page, and I can't give it anything less than a 5. Deviled eggs.
Honestly, not to like blow it all on the first item, I feel like a deviled egg is like a 6 out of 5. Like I agree. It's off the chart. Deviled eggs are just so good.
It's even great, like, if you've been to, like, some Thanksgivings where, like, you have somebody does like, a twist on deviled eggs, too, and you're like, I don't know, like, smoked salmon and deviled eggs, and then you're like, this shit slaps. It always slaps. I don't know how it always slaps, but it do.
It's so fucking good. Making deviled egg potato salad makes the potato salad better. Deviled eggs are just the superior food.
I'll make deviled eggs and then just mash it up, and then it's deviled egg salad. Like, that's...
Fucking
that's
phenomenal.
one of the best things ever.
It's like, so good.
List over deviled eggs. If you go to Thanksgiving and they have not made deviled eggs, and ask yourself, why am I here?
Yeah, go home. There's better things for you on the horizon because there's no deviled eggs here, which means the next space you have statistically higher likelihood to have deviled eggs, Move on. Find the next family that
Statistically.
appears to be celebrating Thanksgiving. Knock on the door. Ask if they have a deviled egg for you.
Go door to door.
Look, I would like to instill a new version of Halloween where instead of trick or treat and asking for candy, you go around looking for fucking deviled eggs.
I gotta say, it's gonna get kind of dicey like a couple hours in.
Yeah, you gotta be quick.
Deviled eggs, they don't have a great shelf life.
No, they don't have a great shelf life, and also those bitches are popular, so they're gonna go fast.
All right, next on the list is honestly another 5 from me. It does say Little Smokies, but I do want to be specific. It is the Little Smokies wrapped in bacon that's been in the crock pot with like the brown sugar mustard shit for like 9 hours.
Yeah, that shit's so good.
That specifically. Little Smokies are good, like, Little Smoky on a toothpick, cool. But like these are like bacon wrapped in brown sugar. They're sweet and delicious and savory. Also another 5. Wow, man, this is the best Thanksgiving ever so far.
I'm also gonna second the 5 on that because the ones that you guys make at your place are so fucking good.
Yeah. Fact checker, yes, we are in the appetizer category. Was I not clear about that? Did
I don't
not
know.
say
I don't
that?
listen when you talk. So
We are in the appetizer category. Next up is
She was just stating a fact.
yeah. Next up on the list is cheese puffs, specifically like crab cheese puffs or corn cheese puffs. I made corn cheese puffs last year. Like, think you've ever said had like a crab rangoon at like a Chinese food place. It's that.
Okay.
But I mean, I made it for our Ribsgiving last year, and it was a hit. Everybody loved it because they weren't expecting it. I made mine with corn, so it was like a corn cheese puffs. It's like you use cream cheese and chives and soy sauce. It turned out very good. I don't think I'd rate it a 5.
I feel like I can't vote on this one because I can't eat
mean,
them, and I've never experienced eating them at like a holiday event, so I can't like picture it in my mind in comparison.
I mean,
to
a
the other food.
rangoon. Just
Yeah,
think
I
of the rangoon.
don't know if I've ever actually had a rangoon. Is the problem?
What do you mean? The gluten.
Yeah, they're wrapped in the gluteny glutens.
And then if you're like, you try to undo it, and it's just like, this is hot cream cheese.
Yeah, pretty much. And then if somebody uses fake crab, everything's fucked.
I mean, okay, so I'm putting down 4.
Yeah, I think that's respectable.
So wontons have gluten, right?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. Next on the list is under appetizers. It's salad.
I think salad deserves like a solid 3 because it depends on the salad.
I kind of agree, but I also want to give it a 2 because nobody's eating salad
Okay, so you're
for their
okay.
appetizer.
I feel like a 3 in general, but if we're talking relative to the rest of the day and the other things that could possibly be in your presence, I would agree with a 2. Because you can have a baller ass fucking salad, or somebody can bring you a sad little sack of leaves, and one is clearly better than the other. But even the baller ass salad is not better than some of the other things we're about to talk about, or better than deviled eggs. Unless it's a deviled eggs potato salad, then it's back to a 5.
In the famous words of like America's probably biggest icon ever, you don't make friends with salad. So I can't give it more than a 2. I like salads. I eat salads all the time. Homer Simpson.
Oh.
Homer Simpson said it to Lisa when she became vegan.
You don't make friends with salad.
Oh man, you should watch Simpsons. Like the early stuff, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I have. Just, I don't know if I remember that line.
Are you guys keeping track of your ratings? Yes,
No.
Brittany. It's
We're just
on
raw dogging
the shared document that you have access to as well. But yeah, we're writing it down. I regret my decision. I should have just told you. I thought you were keeping track of them, but no.
Next up is antipasti, which, can I ask you a question? What the fuck is the difference between antipasti and antipasto?
I'm glad you asked, because I actually looked this up, because I actually put antipasto and then got corrected and looked it up. But real quick, salad was 2 or 3?
I think we'd settled on a 2, because relative to everything else that's coming in on a Thanksgiving meal, you're like, this isn't what I'm putting my time into.
Yeah, if you ask your significant other to bring you like a plate and they bring you some salad, you don't touch it.
No, you'd be like, why'd you waste plate space with this? Are you fucking kidding me? There was crab rangoons and you only brought me 1 because you saved room for salad? Fuck off. Divorce.
So antipasti is like the big fucking quantity of it. And then the antipasto is the dish. Like you take antipasti, put it on your thing. That's antipasto. apparently.
What is antipasta? Is that a thing or is that a misnomer?
Antipasti is like Italian appetizer.
No,
it's like
antipasta
cheeses and
with an A.
antipasta. That's not a thing.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Oh, you're
Is
making a Jake.
No, I said, is it a misnomer? Because people all like frequently call it antipasta.
Oh, well, they're wrong. It's not. It's not antipasta.
Okay.
Yes. Fact checker, you're right. It is just a charcuterie board. It's the actual name for it. I did notice that you wrote down charcuterie board here, so we're just gonna go ahead and nix that because you were misinformed grossly, and that is reflection on you.
Reflection on your cow.
But yeah, it's cheeses, prosciutto, some pepperoncinis.
Why are you saying that?
I personally like what?
Why are you saying them like that?
Pepperoncinis?
Yeah, it's pepperoncinis. Is this one of those things where you've only ever seen this word written and I'm an asshole now?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just pronounced pepperoncinis. Because it's like bruschetta. It's not bruschetta. It's bruschetta, or croissant. I can be wrong on all this, but I don't care. So antipasti.
Moving on. A charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board. Sure, I would say it's a 3. Like, you got some olives in there too, some Kalamata olives. Fuck, I almost want to give it an upgrade because I just said Kalamata olive. Have you ever had a Kalamata olive before?
I think you should give it a 4 because the right kind of fucking antipasti charcuterie board mix up, it's so fucking good. Like, I feel like it's hard to fuck that up. Like, even if I put out like just little cubes of cheese and meats, like it's not bad.
Oh, fact checker posted pepperoncini. Pepperoncini. But it's not peppercini either.
No, it's pepperoncini. You're missing like a whole syllable in there. Most people don't realize how it's spelled.
90% of Americans are too.
Yeah. It's spelled like pepperoni.
Well, I got antipasti. Fuck off. But yeah, Kalamata olives, like that is my favorite. If I'm having an upset stomach, like if I'm gonna have 2 breakfast sandwiches.
That's your fucking solution?
Kalamata olives, fuck.
What?
Like you get a spoonful of them and you just like munch. Wow, my stomach feels like a normal stomach again.
Okay, what conditions are you doing this in? Is this like a hangover? Is this like I ate too much? Is this like greasy? Like what problem are you solving for? Because I want to try this, but I'm not excited about it.
Yes.
All of it?
Yeah, man. Every time I'm feeling like I go to Costco and occasionally they got like a giant jar of Kalamata olives for like $5. And I'm like, that's the best deal of anything I've ever seen in this store ever.
I don't love...
Those shits are expensive.
I don't love olives enough.
Do you like green olives at
all? It depends. I have had a green olive that I have enjoyed, but predominantly no. I do enjoy black olives over green olives on a general basis, and like Kalamatas are hit or miss for me, but
they're very in between. But yeah, like that's the shit that like I said, like if I eat too much or like if I accidentally have a sody,
a sody.
I don't really like sodies anymore, but like, you get that like I'm an adult and this is sugar and carbonation and it makes my stomach feel like ass.
Mm-hmm.
A Kalamata olive will just fucking perk me back up.
Okay, noted. In the future, feed Gambit Kalamata olives.
Next up is pickles.
Those are a solid 2 for me. And like, I'm not opposed to a pickle, but I just feel like that shit's boring as fuck compared to so many other things that are on this list.
So the reason for pickles or pickled things in general, across the board, like what I was just talking about with the Kalamata olives, it's the same reason you find ginger in sushi restaurants. It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
You're supposed to eat it between to like clean your palate so that you're not like mixing flavors. That seems stupid to me because I'm going to mix all the flavors together anyway.
That's part of the majesty is mixing flavors.
I would argue pickles are higher for me, but I'd settle on a 3.
Ugh. I mean, you're the one typing it, so you can put it there, but I just feel like in comparison, kind of like salad, like you can have a really good one, but like it's an accompaniment to so many other things. It's not really as much of a standalone.
You're right, fact checker. It is okay, it's not antipasta. We just talked about this bitch. But it is included in the antipasti board. So you're right that pickles should not even be here because antipasti is like the whole shebang, shabiddle, shaboop.
Shebang, shabiddle, shaboop.
I don't know. It just came out. What do you
I
want?
liked it. Next
up, spinach dip.
I'm gonna go with a solid 3.
I'm always like kind of not for spinach dip. Brittany makes a great spinach dip. She makes it all the time. She could do it in her sleep. But like I'll always be like, meh, whatever. But then like the next day, I'll go back and I'm like, oh, there's some spinach dip and French bread. I'm set. And that shit is so good. But I'm usually not eating it on the day of.
Is the party dip spinach dip? Or is it artichoke dip? The one that happens at the party.
The one we do, that's spinach dip.
Being vomited. Okay, then spinach dip is definitely higher for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I would say 4 then.
Yeah, I can agree to a 4.
Yeah, 4. Next up is artichoke dip.
I'm also going to give that bitch a 4.
Oh, really? Okay, so what did you think spinach dip was that you were like, I thought you were like mixing the two together or some shit.
Like, yes, but I've just had a lot of artichoke dips that are really good, so that's what I was thinking it was. But I was like, damn, if that shit's just spinach dip without artichokes in it, then like, fuck yeah, that bitch deserves a 4. I don't know why I just always assumed it had artichokes in it.
Nope.
Like, I knew that it had spinach, but I thought it was a combined
I don't like
dip.
artichokes, so no artichokes in this house. I would rate artichoke dip lower, but if we're going
I'll settle on a 3
ends,
for you. You did pickles at a 2. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Okay, next up, we have a fucking Italian masterpiece for an appetizer.
I didn't put this here, so it's very clear that you're making a joke. I see. Okay.
No, I put that there, and it's a real thing.
I know it is, but it's a joke that it's on here.
Why is it a joke that it's on there?
What do you mean, why is it a joke?
You asked me to add things to the fucking list, so I did my homework. And I did it yesterday. I didn't even do it this morning.
You did your homework. Has this ever been at any Thanksgiving ever?
Head cheese? If you let me finish fucking talking, I'd tell you when.
You know what? Go for it. Go for it. Let's hear it.
Next up on our list is a fucking Italian masterpiece called head cheese, and that is fucking sarcasm. We had this at every goddamn holiday growing up. Head cheese is the butt end of every fucking cheese and meat that you find in a deli shoved into a loaf shape. And we had to get it from the Italian deli every Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter for my papa's sister because they were fucking Italian. And she was like, I want the Italian head cheese at our fucking holiday. And it's disgusting. You know how many flavors are involved in every butt end of cheese and meat being shredded and made into a loaf? It's gross. It's foul, and it deserves a -3.
This is therapy for Rachel.
Yeah, it was. Dude, head cheese is so nasty, and we had to have it. We had to, go and get it all the time.
Because we have talked about this particular item before.
Yes, because I hate it. And every chance I get, I will tell the world that I hate it. I don't care.
All right, yeah.
-3. So, fuck head cheese.
Well, I want to put down a 5, so we should meet in the middle then somewhere, right?
It's a -3.
It is a 1 because we're doing 1 to 5.
No,
let's respect.
It does not deserve a 1.
Then why did you put it on here? You should have been like, "There's an item. It's something called head cheese. It doesn't belong on the list. That's all we're gonna do is we're not gonna write it down."
You're like, if it's not even on the scale, it's not there. Yeah, you know what? If we're setting the tone, head cheese is a 1. Nothing the fuck else on this list is gonna be a 1. Just establishing that now.
I feel like there might be another thing on here that's a 1 for me. Beverages. I was remiss to put it because there's like 100 different things, like wine shit. So like I noticed that you put down Martinelli's in here. That's it, really. That's
kind of it. There's like everything else is like, yeah, you can do other things, but like that's sort of it as far as like
I want to give it
specifics.
a 4.
A Martinelli's?
Yes.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's kind of sweet, but it's nostalgic and delicious. So 4.
I love Martinelli's, but I do feel like they are a big victim of shrinkflation. I feel like every time I get a new bottle, it fills up less glasses. Every time. I'm like, oh, wow, there's way less in here than last time I opened a bottle. What the fuck? What is this diminishing returns shit?
I don't know if I've tracked the availability of Martinelli's like that, so I will take your word for it.
I certainly have.
Clearly.
It'd be a 5 otherwise.
Fair enough.
I notice on here that there's also getting fucked up beyond all comprehension, and that's just gonna happen
That's just a holiday choice. You decide whether you want to be sober or just fucked. And there's very little in between.
Either you're celebrating with family and then you should approach it with as much mind alteration as possible, or you're partying with friends in which you should approach it with as much mind alteration as possible.
I'm so glad you went with that decision.
Okay, next, we've graduated to sides. Here we are. These are sides. These might be out for appetizers, but more than likely they're like served with the meal. They're like, wow, you get a side of this, man. At the top, green bean casserole. How do you feel about green bean casserole?
I don't know.
Can you even have it?
Yeah, it depends. I have had it before the gluten times, and then since the gluten times, I have had it made for me gluten-free. I think like it's like a 3, mostly because, not because it's bad, but like comparatively, there's just so many other things I'm interested in. And like I love green beans, and green bean casserole is good.
Yeah.
But there's so many other flavors to have. Like, I'm probably not going back for more green bean casserole, you know?
I will say, I love green bean casserole. I would say a 4, but I do think that that's a thing that, like, as a kid, you're like, ooh, green bean casserole. It's actually green beans. It's actually good. But then, like, when you're an adult and, like, you learn cook and food and cook.
You learn cook.
You learn cook. I think that when like Brittany makes green beans, they're better than green bean casserole. Like I don't need them served up in fucking mushroom gravy and cheese anymore. I can eat them just fine.
Yeah, I think that was my problem as a kid is I just always really liked straight up green beans. And so I was like, don't get me wrong, these other flavors are fun and nice. But like, again, there's a lot of extra steps for me to just enjoy some green beans.
All right. So I said 4, you said 3. You want to settle on just 3 then?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's a staple. I love it, but like me personally, I'd rather have regular green beans served better, and then the items used in the green bean casserole can be used better elsewhere.
Yeah, just bacon and green beans tossed together, so good. We didn't need all these other things.
I have been addicted to, we've been doing mushrooms and asparagus lately with like some slap ya mamas and garlic powder. Fucking incredible.
I just love mushrooms. They're so good.
Mushrooms are incredibly versatile. Next up is mashed potatoes and gravy.
That's a solid 4 from me.
I was going to say that's a 4. That's not a 5 because I feel like every Thanksgiving I've ever been to has like, we haven't tried my mashed potatoes yet. And I'm like, they're all different. Sometimes
like
they suck. Sometimes they're great. Yeah. And it's just, it's mashed potatoes, man. Even when it's bad, it's good. Congrats.
Yeah, it's hard to fuck up mashed potatoes and they're just fucking good. You add some butter, add some gravy. Life's fabulous. And it should be in attendance.
I did want to, I did want to put these two together. It's stuffing, like the you know, that you put in a turkey, and cornbread dressing.
What the fuck is cornbread dressing?
I was wondering this too. I was looking up like Southern dishes, and cornbread dressing is basically stuffing, but with like cornbread, and it's like in a casserole dish. It's like cooked entirely separately. But I've never had cornbread dressing, but if you're telling me that it's like the Stouffer's cornbread stuffing, but actually good, I'm all for it because I already love the shitty cornbread stuffing. So you sold me. I like stuffing. I've had some really bad stuffings in my life, so I'd put it a 3. But like if cornbread dressing is anything I've heard, I would rate it like a 4. But I've never had it, so I can't.
I think I can agree with a 3 and a 4 because I have had some very just okay stuffings, but I feel like cornbread stuffing always kind of hits the mark.
Yeah, man.
So if cornbread dressing is anything like that, then yeah, 4.
But like it's a whole like separate dish. Like I've seen things on it.
Yeah,
like,
no, I know what you mean. It's not
actually
shoved in a turkey's ass. It's like it's its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like white people stuffing that has like apple in it. Like I don't know what the fuck, why people try to. I don't know what the problem is. Like we do a fun twist on it. And it's just like you don't need to do that. You just need to put salt and butter in it. What?
Also, like make sure.
Of course, this isn't. Nothing here is healthy. What are you doing?
Your fun twist needs to balance. Like if you've never tried, look, don't get me wrong. Not like if you've never tried it before, don't ever. Because obviously you need to practice. But like, yeah, to fact checkers' points, like why are you fucking putting raisins in your stuffing? Disgusting. Apples like could work, but you're really changing your entire medium because now you need like pecans and like other things that balance out the apples. You can't just be like, I'm putting apples in this.
I'm still I mean the one I had like apple and sausage in it, and I'm like, it's pretty good except for the time I get apple. That's entirely.
Yeah, well, and it's like you're
It
missing
is
the
a
point
clash.
of you're supposed to use the apple as like a flavor and like a texture, but if you're not doing it right, like it's just gonna be like I am now chewing apple, which is
I should
not the
not
point
find apple
here.
slices in there. That's you have ruined it. This meal is over.
I'm going
Next up,
home
roasted
now.
carrots. I put roasted carrots down here because that's what Google seems to think humans eat for Thanksgiving.
I would say like a 2.
I
I
would
don't really
say
ever
it's
think I've had roasted carrots at Thanksgiving, but like I like carrots, but like if you don't roast them right, it's not gonna go well.
I've seen some incredible sounding recipes, like some like honey pepper like carrots, and like that sounded
Oh
good,
yeah.
but I've never had them. But like I eat carrots every day for lunch without fail. Anytime I could not eat carrots, it's fine.
I feel like a lot of the roasted carrot recipes that I enjoy are inherently more of like there's a lot of like Asian spices in it because that's a baller ass way to roast a carrot.
Yeah.
But again, I just don't really see that being present at Thanksgiving.
Next up, collard greens. I love collard greens. Have you ever had like actual collard greens?
No, and I'm sad about it because they sound really good and the veggies like I'm a bitch that loves vegetables.
I mean, you'd like collard greens. They're incredible. It's just like a lot of butter and garlic. That's a 4 for me.
I can theoretically agree.
Mac and cheese. Now, this is like this is what Google has said, but I mean, it's also you see it at barbecues too. But like this, is like I imagine the mac and cheese casserole,
Yeah.
like the full on. That's like a 3 to me.
I would agree with the 3 because I don't like there are some people who can make a really good fucking mac and cheese, and there are a lot of people who phone that shit in so hard,
Yeah.
and it's just disappointing.
My issue is like with mac and cheese, it needs to have macaroni and cheese, and it needs to be together well. It needs to have volume. If it's a solid mass, no thank you. You ruined it. You just melted cheese on there. Like you gotta get some milk in there. You gotta make it runny. I need that watery cheese.
Yeah, well, it
I know it's
needs
weird,
to have
but
volume, but it also needs to have the correct viscosity, like is what you're talking about. Of like, it cannot
Yes,
be a
thank you.
glob, it cannot be a liquid. It needs that nice in between where it's like creamy, where you can like really scoop it, so it's not like
Yeah.
straight up watery, but like it is still a movable mass.
it's gotta have the same viscosity as that that hybrid water latex lube. Like that right there.
Yes, totally. I would like to roll in since we just did mac and cheese. We're gonna jump down to the bottom of this section and do chili mac.
Oh,
Because that's
sure. Yeah.
a solid. I brought that to a Friendsgiving like years ago. It's really cheap and easy to make, but it's a solid, like you get the proper viscosity for your cheese. You're getting all these legumes. You can add meat to it if you want. You can just make like a really nice hearty ass meal. Great for
Now,
fucking
me?
camping. Great for Thanksgiving. Great for whenever.
I love chili. I love mac and cheese. I like them separate, like church and state. I enjoy them being neighbors. I enjoy like every now and then I'll get a bite of both together. Whoa, what is this? What is this tangy little communion happening here? But I do not like a dish that is like I've set out to mix these two together.
I feel like you can't set out to like straight up mix mac and cheese and chili. Like you can't make those two things separately and then merge them and be like, this is good. Because that's a little weird and off. Like you truly have to like make a chili, cook your noodles
Sure.
in the stock that you're like making your chili in, and then add in like your cheese and your cream and things. You have to balance it that way. Otherwise, I would agree that it's going to be weird.
That's something that somebody has to bring in, because like if I have to worry about my balances and measurements on chili mac when I'm already in the kitchen doing other shit, fuck off. Can't be bothered.
You're like, no, refuse. I'm going to call chili mac a 3.
I'll accept that.
Because
Mac
I
and
think
cheese
it's
is already
hard to
3
do
me.
well.
Both items I'm probably gonna skip, because like my Thanksgiving meal has a lot of like meat and heavy shit to it.
Mhm.
I don't need extra.
Yeah, I don't think if I were at like a traditional Thanksgiving meal and mac and cheese showed up, like my roommate wants to make mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. I don't know if I've ever been at a Thanksgiving where that is actually a dish that is present. And
Apparently
so I'm
it is.
kind of
Like,
intrigued.
I guess it's a Southern thing because like I found
Makes
a lot of
sense.
those things. Because I of course I was like looking for like hybrid Ribsgiving sort of
Yeah.
dishes that you'd expect to find at both.
Have you ever had that
Next up,
like mac and cheese
sorry,
casserole that has, I think it's like cornflakes on top, so it has the crunch?
what? No.
I thought that was really weird the first time I was told about it, and then my friend's grandma made it for me, and I was like, actually, this kind of slaps. It's really fucking good.
Next up is Korean cheese corn. It's probably one of my favorite barbecue items as of late. When Brittany and I went and did like a Korean barbecue thing, we saw like the sweet cheese corn dish, and we got that and we tried it, and I'm like, I'm going to learn how to make this, and I did. It's real easy. It's fucking delicious.
It's so
It's just
good.
corn, Kewpie, cheese, and like some sugar, and like it just comes out like fucking awesome. It's just this big fucking, I don't know how to explain. It's just cheesy corn.
It's just fucking
It's-
delicious. I'd call it a
It's
4.
good. And I'm like, wow. Next up is the broccoli, cheese, and rice casserole.
I'm going to call that a 4 for me because my family has a really good recipe where we also add like green spicy peppers to it. And that shit is so fucking good.
I want to give it a 3. If I'm getting this, I may as well just eat green bean casserole. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
okay.
about the same.
I can settle on that. I'm fine with that.
Cornbread. Cornbread's a 4. A
Yeah.
good 4. Especially if you get like real good cornbread. If you get homemade honey butter at the fucking table too, damn.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, something that somebody taught me recently was that like if you're cooking cornbread, I don't know, like not a couple minutes before it stops, but like right as the bread's kind of hitting that, like it's getting a little bit more solid, poke holes in it with like a chopstick, coat it in honey, put a foil wrap back over it, and then put it back in for its last like 2 minutes or whatever. And it just like infuses the bread with the honey, and that shit's so good.
All right, next up is coleslaw.
I don't like coleslaw. I've tried it
Yeah,
several
me
times,
neither.
and I think it's boring as shit.
I've had super like mayo heavy coleslaw and went blech. And then it had like, you haven't had my coleslaw before where it's just like it's wet cabbage. Like there's not even mayo
You're
in
really
it. And I'm like,
selling it for me.
and I'm like, I don't know if this is better or not. Like I can't believe I was just like ugh to the mayonnaise shit, but here it is, sans mayonnaise, and I am no
And
better.
it's still moist and drippy. That's disgusting.
It's a 1 for me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Look, we found another 1. It's still not as bad as head cheese, but it's like if the 1 is a spectrum, head cheese is a 1.1 and coleslaw is a 1.9.
Potato salad is a good. It's a 3 for me. It's very hit and miss. I've had some incredible potato salads. I've also had some incredibly mediocre potato salads.
Yeah, I'm okay with a 3 for that exact reason.
Like it's good to have, but like you know, if unless you're going to a potluck and everybody, all of these other items are claimed, you know, see if somebody else will do it.
Yeah.
Did you put candied yams on here?
Yes.
Because I put that down in the desserts.
I know. I saw that, and I've never had it presented to me as a dessert, so I put it here so that we could debate about it.
It's, but it is a dessert. It's look, like
I get fundamentally what you mean, but I have literally never had. It has always been a side, which I think is fucking weird.
It is weird. That's
And
why
that
I
needs
put it
to
in
be
desserts. Why did you
acknowledged.
put it in sides?
Because I wanted us to talk about it. Because I think it's fucking strange that people are like, here's turkey and here's candied yams covered in marshmallows.
But the pie comes later. You
Yeah.
can't have the pie now.
No.
It is.
You can't have the rest of these sweet things.
You are right, and we are on the same page here. I do want to say, because I've already said this before on this podcast every year so far, but one of Brittany's family members puts hot tamale candies on their candied yams.
It's
and
so
that
fucking
is-
weird every time you mention it.
We don't need to do that. So candied yams, even as a dessert, like let's just do the sweet potato slash casserole slash pie thing too, because it's all the same thing.
Yeah, we can
That's
put a
always
pin
been
in it.
like, that's always been like a 1 for me.
Yeah, I think it's bad. I don't
I
get.
just-
I've
I don't
I've
like
tried it so many times and from so many different people, and I fucking hate it every time.
And then every time I bring it up, people are like, "Well, did you get it with all the marshmallows on top?" And it's just
yeah,
like,
and
"Yeah,
that was
I did."
worse.
But
I honestly.
why do you
like,
think that was gonna make it improve it? Why-
without the marshmallow, it's like tolerable. With the marshmallow, fuck no.
Sweet potato things can be good, but like it's hard. You don't want it to be a giant mush. I don't want mush.
That's also another fundamental issue is you're not making it with yams. But we're gonna call it
know-
candied yams.
I know. Yeah, because sweet potatoes and yams are different, but like this dish is like the same dish too. I could be entirely wrong, but regardless, I've had what one is called one and the other is called the other. I didn't like either of them. And I'm sure some of you are real upset about that because you fucking live or die sweet potato pie. I didn't mean to rhyme like that. But,
but we're here now and we have to deal with it. We're all really disappointed in you.
Next on here, I don't remember if I put this on here, but cranberry sauce. Did you put this on here?
No, I don't think I did.
I mean, it's worth talking
you
about.
already had it on here. But I might be wrong.
Okay, yeah. The cranberry sauce. I don't like cranberry sauce. I don't like when people bring that fucking can of Ocean Spray gelatinous
the log.
fucking log. You just fucking like saw a fucking disc and put it on. Where do you put it? Fuck off. But I have had real cranberry sauce, and Brittany's brother has a girlfriend now, and she brought like homemade cranberry sauce last year, and it slapped. And I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. Every time somebody says cranberry sauce, like this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have to make it. Also, Brittany, I love my log sauce is so good.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, okay, so I, for a really long time, did not like cranberry sauce anything, whether it was log-shaped or liquid, but since trying it, like, intermixed in things, I'm actually a big fan of it in either form, but I will say, like, a homemade, legit cranberry sauce is obviously so fucking superior to a can.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, yeah, it's just so much better. Like, unless you're really trying to, like, mush it into a sandwich or something, I could get where the sauce might be difficult for that. But just make it thicker.
So I'd give that a 3, honestly, just because like I'm half expecting you to bring a log.
Okay, I'll accept a 3.
Bread rolls is a weird one on here because I would just assume that bread rolls were just like fucking littered around the appetizers table. Like, what are you dipping yours into spinach dip? Bread rolls.
Yeah, that's valid, I guess.
It's also in the antipasti.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember having like just a basket of bread, but in roll shape.
I love having bread rolls with dinner. I fucking do, but I always forget about it. I would rate.
I feel like,
but it is such like a neutral thing.
Comparatively, like a 2.
What?
I'm okay. Here's my reasoning for a 2, and I'm going off of when I could eat bread, so this is not because I can't eat it. I feel like oftentimes the rolls that people bring to Thanksgiving are just kind of boring. Like, they don't really shell out for like a good roll. And a lot of people don't heat their rolls up. So then you just have this like kind of cold, just okay roll. And you can't even spread butter on it.
I mean, timing's everything. Like, even if you were to like heat up the rolls, like that timer's a ticking. It's going to be cold before anybody even gets to it.
No, it depends on how you do it. That's why you wrap them in towels.
I would push that up to a 3, honestly, just because it's.
I'll accept a 3.
Because like a good buttered bread roll, fuck. Main dishes. We are at main dishes now. Elephant in the room, ribs. That's a 5. Why are you here? Why have you come to my Ribsgiving?
I had ribs for Thanksgiving, but I love ribs, so I'm on board with a 5.
Yeah, everybody does. That's my argument. We're gonna do this every year, Rachel. I guess we are. Mm-hmm. Look. If I slave in the kitchen making delicious ribs and you bring turkey to my house, Kathy, what is wrong with you? Like, you don't go to somebody's Christmas dinner and they're like, I made roast ham. They're like, oh, well, I brought my own roast ham. Like, why are you here?
Yeah, why'd you fucking come?
You didn't need to do this.
You could have brought chili mac and that would have been acceptable.
All right, we're getting away from it. Going on to the next thing, turkey. That's a 1. I noticed that you put down in here turkey types: smoking versus deep fried versus oven, and that's irrelevant. That shouldn't even be regarded as an argument.
How do you feel about like turkey legs that you would get at like a Ren fair, though?
I don't like turkey legs. Rachel, how many times are we gonna do this every year?
Look, I'm just saying, I think turkey should be a 2.
I'm willing to give you a 2.
Yeah, I have had good turkeys, but boy, is it fucking hard.
Yeah, the fact that you even needed to put in here, well, smoking versus deep fried versus oven. It's just
I just
like,
wanted to make
we
sure we
have
had
to,
options if we were
like, the fact
speeding
that
through.
the fact that we need to like fucking look at it under a lens of like, well, if it's like this, then this is better. Like, no, you've already failed. I've already said this. If you have to soak a t-shirt in butter and stuff it up the butt to make it edible,
Then you're doing it wrong.
stop it.
Would you eat a turducken? Like, just out of curiosity?
I would. I'd try it. That actually reminds me. I forgot to put roast duck on here
Oh,
because I was thinking about that earlier.
Roast duck is a fucking 5 for me if it's done right. I'm willing to give it a 4 because duck slaps when it's done well.
I'll accept a 4. I only thought about it because I'm like, I've never had roast duck, so
oh really?
It's been on my list.
Gambit, you know
it's
how
one of those
everything
things where it's like you can't really see it like at a restaurant.
I get that. You know how everything that is wrong with turkey and chicken is that it's really easy for them to come out dry?
Yeah.
Duck has so much like fatty like skin available that it just continues to moisten as you cook it, and it is so fucking good.
Okay, yeah. You got me sold.
Baller.
I put down here roast chicken. I meant to roast chicken's like a 3, honestly.
Yeah,
it's better than turkey, but I forgot to actually put down here chicken cobbler.
Oh, that's like a 4.
That's a 5 for me. I make it every week.
Perfect.
I've gotten real good at it. This is a recipe that you can make relatively cheaply. You need fucking like the $5 rotisserie chicken at Costco. If you can't get it there, like just get like a regular turkey and just roast it in the oven. But like you get like a casserole dish, line it with butter, and then the chicken, and then just a bag of frozen veggies. I actually cook them like in garlic butter to make it better, and then you like just smother the thing in Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, but you mix it with milk instead to make it a batter instead of dough. And then on top of that, you just you don't mix any of it, by the way. And on top of that, you just pour on top the chicken stock mixed with cream of chicken soup. And it makes like this fucking like just gravy consistency. But like and then you throw that in the fucker for like an hour, and then it comes out like a chicken pot pie casserole. And it's really cheap to do.
Can you send that to me? Because I was going to say that like the sad part about the chicken cobbler is that I can't eat what's usually that more like pastry bread sort of pie dough that it's made in. But fucking Red Lobster cheesy biscuits are the shit, and they do have a gluten-free, and I will be making that.
I don't know if it comes out quite the same, but like...
I mean, the cheesy biscuits come out the same, so I imagine it would be relatively similar.
It is a weird recipe. Like the first time I was like learning how to make it, because I was like, I need to make more dinners. I was making it and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Because it is like, I'm not dough. You don't do 1 cup water, 1 cup, and the biscuit mix. It's 2 cups of milk blended together. So it comes out as like this batter. And then you just put that on top and then just pour soup on top. And it sounds like it sounds like a meth head like trying to teach you how to fucking make time travel, and you're like, okay, buddy. But then like you take it out of the oven and you're like, holy shit.
I feel like it has the vibe of like a dumpling casserole.
It kind of is. It is a very like dump recipes, like the watchword here, where it's just like you throw shit together and boom. Like you don't do any mixing. You just layer shit like a lasagna. And I have leftovers right now that I'm going to eat after this.
I will
that's
be
a 5 for me.
texting you for the recipe so that I don't have to wait for the.
I'll send you the recipe. I'll send you the recipe that I use, but like I definitely have added
you've
to
like
it.
gone off book.
Yeah. Next up, we got baked/glazed ham.
It's like a 4 for me. I always like, it's definitely way fucking better than a turkey by comparison.
Yeah.
But it is, like, it doesn't blow me out of the water. It's just not bad.
It's never what I think of. And then like when I actually have it and it's hot and ready and I'm like eating it with everything else, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I have this.
Mm-hmm. Like it's pretty good.
Have you ever had a roast beef at Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. But
3?
That's what Google said. I'll say 3 too.
A roast beast. They're like, we heard this in The Grinch, so we think it goes here.
Butternut squash lasagna is like a vegetarian option for Thanksgiving. I've never had it.
I've had like a butternut squash enchiladas, and they were good. So I feel like a butternut squash lasagna can't be that bad, but I don't know. That feels like a 2. Sorry,
it feels like a 2
vegetarians.
also. I mean, it does feel like it's more work than probably the other things on here.
Yeah.
I also put down hamburgers and also hot dogs too, I guess, because whatever God is dead, and that's a 4 for me.
I was gonna say the presence of the hot dog, I feel like brings that down to a 3.
No, man, because whenever there's hot dogs and hamburgers at a thing, you have the option.
I guess that's fair.
It's never you were served a hamburger and a hot dog. No, it's like you go to a barbecue cookout and they're like, "Are you having dogs or burgers?"
Yeah, but like if you had all of this food in one place, you'd be like, I want a hamburger.
Honestly, if I go to like a Thanksgiving and it's just a barbecue cookout and they're making burgers, I will not be upset.
I wouldn't be upset. And I get that. I'm just saying with many other things, we've done a comparative, like ranking it by itself, but also against other things at the table. And I got to be honest, if all of these things that we have talked about so far were at a table, hamburger's like pretty close to fucking last on my list. Like, yes, it would be good. So I don't think it deserves a low number. But like I'm at like a 3 because I'm like, I probably wouldn't get it because I can get it any other time.
I'm willing to give you the 3, but know that like if we went to somewhere and like, they have the standard Thanksgiving meal. They have turkey and everything else. They don't have ribs. They got turkey because it's a boring family.
That's not what I'm saying.
But for some reason, they also have hamburgers. Then I'm getting hamburgers. I'm like, oh, dope.
No, if the option was like fucking turkey or hamburgers, I'm just saying like if ribs and roast duck are available, like I'm not wasting my time with a hamburger.
Look, if everything's on this list is at a dinner, hamburgers, you probably skip 2. This is a main dish. Like you're going to find one of these here.
Yeah, I get that. There's just so many other things to eat.
I get it, yeah.
I'm on a 3 for me.
I'll sell you the 3.
Okay.
All right, next, you put here elk steak.
Yeah, I went to a Thanksgiving a couple years ago where I had elk steak as the main dish, and that shit was so fucking good. So that's like, honestly, I would say a 5. It was one of the best steaks I've ever had. It was so tasty. And it paired well with everything.
I'm willing to take like a 4 for that, but like I'm
okay with that. You gotta try it if you ever get the chance.
I haven't had an elk steak. I've had like venison, and like it's okay, but it's nowhere near my like. I'd rather have like just a beef steak.
Look, I'm just saying if you get the chance to have an elk steak, shit slaps.
And I don't necessarily mean.
Yeah, it was. I was seeing this guy and his dad worked for.
You were seeing the guy and his dad.
Yes. He works for one of the like food banks, but I guess what happens is like when the elk get hit or like they're poached out of season or whatever, they can't actually give the meat away within the food bank.
Yeah.
But there's like a loophole where the people that work there can like take that food home because they're not allowed to actually like quote unquote sell it to people. So he's like, yeah, like we like somebody killed an elk. And we can't actually give it away or anything. So, like, a bunch of people split it and took it home. And so we made elk steaks for Thanksgiving. And I was like, that shit was so fucking good. It was crazy. Really can't explain to you enough.
We are now in desserts. Welcome to dessert. We're starting with, I guess we already did the sweet potato casserole pie. Next up, pudding. I've talked about this before. Pudding is not a dessert. It is an accessory to a dessert. It's like eating a thing of Cool Whip. You have Cool Whip on something.
Pudding's like a 1 for me. I like don't even like pudding.
I would say 2
on a regular basis. Like bread pudding's the closest to pudding that I'm like yes.
And that's not even pudding. I mean, it is pudding, but it's not. It's not
really though.
But I was actually gonna say like a 2 because I'm talking like this is. I was gonna get into like this. This is a better pudding. Like this is like the banana pudding with like the layers of Cool Whip and the Nilla wafers. That shit's good. I'd still give it a 2. I'd rather have other things.
I've never had that. I'm willing to give you a 2 because I've never, like, I don't know. I have no comparison. I've just had boring, like, pudding cups in my life.
This is like a parfait, like a designer.
No, I get what you're saying. I just, like, parfaits aren't my thing. So I'm fine with a 2.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie. As I've gotten older, I care less and less about pumpkin pie.
Same. I still think it's really good.
It is good, but like, I mean, congrats on your allspice pie, man. There's barely any pumpkin in it.
Yeah. I would say a 3.
I'd say a 3 too. I think that's because it's a good middle. This is neutral ground.
Mhm.
Every time I've been to like a Thanksgiving potluck, people bring like 4 pies. There's separate people bring pies. It's not just like, oh, I brought all the pies. Everybody's just bringing in different kinds of pumpkin pies. Some are homemade, some are Costco. But like, it's such a neutral item. It's like it's the Thanksgiving bag of chips for potluck.
I can agree with that. It's just like it's the thing that everybody's gonna bring, and we'll just have so much there.
Yeah,
I like that. It's the bag of chips.
Next up is pecan pie. I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten more appreciation for pecan pie. I definitely didn't like it when I was a kid, but I think it's kind of an underrated dessert.
It's a easy 4 or 5 for me. That's one of my absolute favorite pies, and I'm willing to settle on a 4 if you don't want it to be a 5, but like it's kind of a 5 for me.
If I go to Thanksgiving and I know that they have pies and they had a pecan pie, I'd be excited. But it's definitely not my go-to dessert. But I'd still say a 5, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Next up is apple pie. I think
I gotta be honest. I
don't like apple pie.
Yeah, I used to really like it as a kid, but I think I liked it like in concept because I don't even know if I actually really liked it as a kid. Because as an adult now, I'm just like, there are good apple pies and like the innards of an apple pie with some ice cream, quite good, but just eh.
I mean, at what point is it just you'd rather have a cobbler, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or apple crisp. I do want to amend this. Apple pie, I would give it a 2.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Dutch apple pie, on the other hand.
Oh, that's a 3.
I'd rate it almost a 4. Like the fact that you even were like, oh yeah, Dutch apple pie is vastly better. Like it's caramely, it's crumbly. It's like the best parts of like apple crisp, cobbler, and an apple pie all together.
Yeah, it's doing the work. It deserves the higher rank. I'm willing to give it a 4. That's fine by me.
What about cherry pie?
I don't fucking like cherries, so that's a hard one for me.
I love cherries. I don't really like cherry pie that much. It's just kind of okay.
Settle on a 2?
I'll settle on a 2.
Done and done.
What about a cheesecake?
Cheesecake is another
Classic
one
cheesecake.
that the older that I get, the more I'm like, this fucker is so sweet.
Yeah, I know.
Which sucks, because I'm like, I want to like you, but god damn, I'm just like fucking eating like it's worse than if I just put sugar in my mouth.
I have had some incredible cheesecakes that are like kind of light or like more of like the New York style where it's like more tart, but like the fact that I could like go out anywhere to any place and be like, give me a cheesecake, and they'll give me a cheesecake, the chances of me liking it are fucking
so
kind of low.
Yeah, it's hard out here in the cheesecake
I'm going to give it a 2.
Yeah, I was going to say a 1. I'm happy to settle on a 2 for those.
This next one is might be my favorite dessert ever, is panna cotta.
I actually haven't had a whole lot of panna cotta in my life, so I'm going to just bow out of this one and you get to rank it. But I'll have to try it.
So this one comes with a story because we're old. Brittany and I celebrated our anniversary like a month or 2 ago. And we went out. Yeah, Brittany's going to make it for the Halloween party.
Hell yes.
She's been practicing. But we went out to a place that has big steak, and like it's the kind of thing where it's just like, here's a giant fucking ribeye, and we gave you like 4 different kinds of butter to put on it. And all this other shit, and like you're just like by the end of the meal, you're like, ugh, I have had so much steak and fat and salt. It's heavy, but it's our anniversary and we got to do dessert. So we asked the waitress came by and we're like asking about dessert, and she's like listing them all off, and then I'm like, what would you recommend? And she says, after steak, panna cotta. And Brittany and I are like, yeah, okay, we get it. And it was like this little panna cotta. It's like the shape of a creme brulee, and it had like some lemon curd on top. And that shit canceled out the steak. I'm like, it's like the Kalamata olives. It's so light and pleasant, semi-sweet. Yeah, Brittany called it terracotta like 8 times. But panna cotta is like, what if creme brulee didn't have egg? Like it's a little bit more gelatinous, but like a lot more lighter. And like it usually has like fruit on top. I put down here bonus cranberry compote because 'tis the season, you know.
Yeah, valid.
But like
lemon curd sounds good.
Lemon curd is how we had it. Brittany has made panna cotta several times since then. It's only been like 2 months. But like She usually makes like blackberry compote or
Ooh, I love blackberries. They're so fucking good.
yeah. But yeah, finding a vegan lemon curd is hard because most lemon curd has egg, and like
Oh, that makes sense.
the whole reason we do panna cotta is because it's eggless, and Brittany can have it. But panna cotta is like a 5 out of a 5 out of a 5 for me. It's incredible. It's because every time you get a panna cotta and you just like eat it, you're not expecting. You're just like, this is a delight. This is light and good. 5.
Light and good.
Light and good. So good and tasty.
I get that reference this time.
Thank you. Yeah. Like last time you were like talking about some German kid. I'm like, what?
Well, he does sound like a little German kid. Let's be honest with ourselves.
He has like Down syndrome or something like that.
I understand. That doesn't mean his like accent isn't like a little Dutch boy sometimes.
The last thing on here, I think we already kind of covered, is cobbler. It just says cobbler, like peach cobbler, apple cobbler, cherry cobbler, maybe even.
I feel like most cobblers are 5s for me.
Yeah, even a cherry cobbler? Wow, really?
Well, no, but I'm not willing to fucking bash the entirety of cobblers because I don't like cherries, so it's a 5.
I mean, the fact that we took apple pie and went boo, and then we cobbler-fied it and went,
and
wow,
like,
immediately
yes.
a 4, that, I think cobbler would be a 5. Because cobbler is like, it's cobbler. Like, look, I just went on a big rant about chicken cobbler, and that works.
Yeah.
Maybe anything can become a cobbler.
I'm up for that. Let's test
All right.
it.
Anything can be a cobbler. We're going to make a whole episode on it.
That's going to be our YouTube channel. It's just us cobblering things.
That's it. We're coming to a close now. That's it. Bye.
Gamage, what have you been listening to this week?
So, I discovered this artist some months ago, and I've been listening to her a lot. I think you'll really like her. This is Renee Rapp. That's R-A-P-P. Yeah, I've been listening to her a lot, and I just think that you'd like get her vibe. Like, you know, she's got like a lot of like, it's kind of poppy, but it really works. She just came out with a new album, and on top of that, a new song that like even ties in with the movie sequel to the Now You See Me, Now You Don't, called Lucky. And that's what I'm going to recommend is Renee Rapp, Lucky, and her new album, Bite Me, specifically At Least I'm Hot and Mad.
Okay. Solid choices.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think you should check her out, though.
Okay. Are you just yanking my chain?
No.
I think we've talked about Renee Rapp multiple times.
No, we haven't.
I'm almost certain that we have, but it's okay.
Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yeah, Gamage.
Is it okay?
Notice how I'm not being
Is it okay?
judgmental because I understand that you have other things going on in your life, and you're going to forget sometimes the things that I say and the things that you say, and that's okay.
Well, this is different because somebody else recommended it to me, not you.
For my recommendation for the week, I have a band called Wet Leg, which I don't know.
I
I have
almost
a hard
recommended
time.
that one to you also.
Oh, really?
It was when I recommended the last dinner party. But I almost snuck in Wet Leg, and I was like, later, because Wet Leg is kind of like the same area of music.
Yeah, it's like the same vibe as Last Dinner Party, but then their like 2022 album that is also just called Wet Leg has like a bit of a Ting Tings vibe to some of the songs.
Yes, it does. Yes.
So like if you listen to Wet Dream, which is one of their most popular ones, that song is very much like the Ting Tings vibe. But then they also put out an album, I think in July, so a 2025 recommendation called Moisturizer, and that one's tilts more towards the like, it's almost a little grungy.
Yeah.
In like a indie, like rock, like punk, like pop punk sort of a vibe, but with a grunge twinge to it. But so I'm going to recommend the song Wet Dream and then the album Moisturizer.
Yeah, that definitely entered my algorithm lately. I would definitely put them more grungy than Last Dinner Party. Although I do think Last Dinner Party is grungy, but like not in a sound grungy, more like a messaging grungy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They're definitely, like, Wet Leg's more of, like, a true sound grungy. I don't know if I necessarily feel like their lyrics are, like, kind of what you're talking about, but, yeah, I agree. Anyway, those have been the tunes for this week.
Those have been the tunes.
Thank you for listening. Good luck choosing what side dishes you're going to make. Last year I had to make 3 and I fucking hated it. So
You didn't have to make 3.
no, I went to a dinner and brought like 3 different side dishes and was like, I'm never doing this again. You get 1. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I hope you have food on your table this Thanksgiving and you're able to enjoy time with people that you care about. If you liked what you heard or you just fucking hate us, please like and subscribe on whatever your most favorite is podcasting places. If you want us to talk about a thing, you can email us at WHTPAH, that's @gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at We Have That Podcast at Home, all one giant word. Or you can follow us on WHTPAH on Blue Sky, that's on Blue Sky. And next week, we will be tackling the illustrious and the fine art of, oh my god, I don't know why I stuttered that. It's true crime.
True crime. It's been a minute.
I know, it's been a while. I've been off-brand Rachel.
And our true crime is going to be on fucking awful 90s songs like that. I've been off-brand damage.
Let's do music that's a crime to humanity. We'll think about it. You'll find out next week.
My fucking instinct is to always go for the music themes, but like, I also know better. Well, let's figure it out. Goodbye.
Bye. This has been We Have That Podcast at Home.